Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Cyberpunk video where we've had a lot of you guys ask about how to exactly do the Cyberware replication glitch. Okay, we're going to show you today, talk it step by step. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video than the previous ones, about 2 minutes. This one's going to be a bit longer because we're going to go step by step. First step, find someone that has Cyberware. It's important to note that the Cyberware shards are random. Okay, they are randomly generated. You cannot always find them in certain locations if you're through the game. Main thing to note here is you can pretty much always find one on a Cyber Psycho. Okay, if you haven't killed any of the Cyber Psychos in the game, I'm on a brand new character here, so if I go into Cyber Psycho, I should be able to find a whole bunch of Cyber Psychos in the game here. Okay, now what you can also then do is these Cyber Psychos are pretty much guaranteed to have a Cyberware shard. They're always going to be on harder enemies, and also in Dogtown. If you started in Dogtown, then the drops that come down from the air, these caches that come down, only limited time, majority of those will have a Cyberware shard depending on your level. Okay, so that's how to find Cyberware shards. So step 2 of this is take out the person or people around the area, and also make sure that you obviously take out the Cyber Psycho. In this case, I'm taking out this guy here. You can see he has a Cyberware capacity shard on him. And this one, if I took it normally and just pressed X for learn on there, on the Xbox and PC, this is I'm using a controller with PC, okay? So it works the same controls on Xbox. Now, if I was to take this normally, the progression that I would get on my Cyberware would be a permanent increase of 2, okay? Now, what I'm going to do here, best practice, is always take everything else, okay? So make sure that all you have is the Cyberware capacity shard. Probably best practice there, just to make sure you don't do anything silly and it doesn't grab anything. You want only that shard in there, okay? Okay, so we're going to look at this. This is a Cyber Cycle I've just taken down. So if I look at my Cyberware right now, okay, I am at 70 and max is 104. That is my maximum amount of Cyberware that I currently am able to use. This Cyberware capacity shard, which you can see on the right hand side here, has a permanent increase of capacity 2. If I was just to take that, it would give me a permanent increase of 106. Okay, step 3 here, which buttons to press and in which order. So for Xbox controller and for PC on controller, you're going to press X and the start button. Now the start button is the button that is on your controller next to the left thumbstick, and it is also the button that gives you your save menu, your quick game menu, and your reload menu. Okay, now we're going to press these 2 buttons, so X and the start button, at almost the same time whilst you're hovering over the player. Okay, so we want to learn it but press the start button at the same time. Now you should hear that sound. What we're going to do then is we're going to quick save, right? And we're then going to come in and we're going to load our quick save here. Okay, so that was our quick save just done right now. Let's load this in here. Okay, so when we hover over this guy now, we can see the Cyberware shard has disappeared. Okay, if I look at my Cyberware, I am now at 108. Okay, so my Cyberware capacity doubled. The shard, and I'm going to put this explicit here, the shard does not double. Okay, the shard does not double. Only the capacity that it's increasing by doubles. So if the shard is a increase by 4 and you use the double glitch, you'll increase by 8, and so on and so on. Okay, we've done a 2, an increase by 4. Okay, so putting this out here again, this does not duplicate the shard. The shard will disappear if you've done it right. the shard disappears, but your cyberware has not increased, it means you didn't press the button combination at the same time and it didn't work for you. Okay. Now again, those buttons on PlayStation are square and start at the same time. Okay. You want to just press them sort of. It's tricky, guys. Right? This is not something that you're going to get every single time. It will take a couple of tries to get it if you're not used to doing it. I can get it probably 80% of the time on the first time now because I've done it so often. Okay. But you are going to have to just continually try until you get it. It does work. I am filming this at 17:34 in the UK on the 5th of October 2025. It still works. This is a brand new character as well. As you can see from my save, I am only literally been playing this character for 2 hours and 40 minutes. All right. So guys, this does work. The combination for those buttons again, X and start on the Xbox, square and start on the PlayStation. Okay. And then obviously on the Mac, I don't know what controllers you're using. So guys, remember, this is the square and start on the Xbox at the time when you're leaning over the Cyberware guy, okay? Like the Cyber Psycho or anywhere where you've got this Cyberware. Let's reiterate this, okay? Cyberware capacity shards are items that will increase your cyberware capacity. And what I mean by that is that you are able to increase the amount of cyberware that your body can handle. Every piece of cyberware that you have, like this for example, will use cyberware. Okay, so the optical camo is using 16 cyberware. Okay, my skeleton at the moment, my kinetic frame, uses 13 cyberware. My arms, so my mantis blades, use 8 cyberware. Every single piece of cyberware that you put onto your skeleton or onto your body uses cyberware capacity. Now I believe that the maximum capacity of cyberware shards now is still 350. Okay, and you're still able to get a huge netrunner build, etc. with that, and almost an impenetrable netrunner build with that, right? But the reason why we do this is so that you can get to that level quicker and you don't have the grind. If you didn't have this duplication glitch, you would have to find double the amount of shards to increase your cyberware capacity. This is why it's recommended to do it at the beginning of a game rather than in the middle of a game or halfway through towards the end, if you like. So when I'm on level 60, for example, it's really not going to be benefiting me because they're really not going to drop. But if you're lower down the end, like I'm level 18 at the moment on a new character playing for 2 hours, okay, my cyberware will increase every single time I do this, and by the doubled amount. Okay. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful, and if you do have any comments, please do leave them in the comment section below. Let me know. If you still are struggling with this, let me know in the comments and I'll try and do a write-up as to how to do it as well. Okay. But ultimately, the premise of this is you find somebody that has cyberware capacity shards. Generally, they're going to be cyber psychos, or in Dogtown, they'll be from airdrops that come down. Most of the cyber cycles will have them. Okay, so finding out all the cyber psycho locations is a good thing to do, and I will be doing videos on every single cyber psycho location in the coming future. Okay, but for now, I don't have that. Okay, but most heavy enemies will have cyberware capacity shards. Alright, so you'll be able to get them no matter what. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.